wanted to do a little video right now about malignant narcissists and how they become very upset when you no longer allow them to abuse you. It's amazing how their demeanor just switches when you no longer allow them to abuse you and you refuse to be used by them. It's an amazing sight to behold, I can tell you, that they have no problem as long as you act like a doormat or a slave or a puppet or a trained chimp. No problem. But at the moment that you decide to say to yourself and to them, I've had enough, that's when the demeanor changes, and that's when they start, gaslighting you. It's just amazing. But know this, that every malignant narcissist has been placed in your journey for a reason, to make you a better person. They are your teachers. You have to thank them, because even all negative people are your teachers. No matter if it's a stranger in a grocery store, somebody just walking down the street giving you a nasty look. You could be in a public area and somebody makes a snide remark or nasty comment at you or insults you or something. Whatever the case may be, thank them, because you have to say to yourself, what can I learn from this experience? What is the universe teaching me? But never say to yourself, how come this is happening to me? Nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. Remember that. So all of these people, these negative, nasty, low energy, disgusting, ignorant, ridiculously moronic individuals, these stupid people that come into your life and say the dumbest things, people that blurt, they don't even have that mechanism in their brain, that filter that, hey, well, I should think about this before I say it. They just blurt. All of them, any one of them, every one of them, always know that they are your teachers. They were brought into your existence, into your reality, into your experience to teach you that you are not where you need to be, you are not who you need to be, and there are repressed emotional energies that you need to bring to the surface, you need to address, you need to face, you need to heal, you need to release. So if any one of these people sets you off, makes you angry, gets under your skin, presses your buttons, makes you perturbed, wipes the smile off your face, know this, that means that you are not a true positive person. You are being disingenuous. And there's nothing that any negative person can say or do that will ever set you off that if you're truly positive. So these are your teachers. Whether you want to see that or not, it is the God's honest truth, especially people that tailgate you on the parkway, cut you off, throw you the middle finger, curse at you, scream at you. The universe will throw all of this stuff at you. These low-life people will come into your reality for a reason, to test to see if you really are who you say you are, but more importantly, what you think you are. So just remember that. Please remember that. Malignant narcissists are a different kind of breed. They're not human. They're absolutely not human. They live in their own delusional fantasy world where they can do no wrong. They're at the top of the throne. Everything they concoct in their head, it should go by flawlessly, but there's something called reality, the place all of us live in, and that doesn't align with their delusional fantasy world. So you have to know where they're coming from. These are inhuman species you're dealing with. These are toxic, dysfunctional, negative units. They are absolute malignant narcissists. Some of them are sociopaths. Some of them, all of them are blatant prevaricators. I mean, I don't think there's a malignant narcissist in the world can ever tell one single truth. I think they're incapable of it. But know that whenever you refuse to be abused by these creatures, they're going to throw a guilt trip on you. They're going to get nasty with you, angry, negative. They're going to make you feel like it's your fault, shame you, blame you, all that garbage. And the one thing they don't want to hear, because they never recognize it, is the real truth when you throw it back at them. Because they were like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I don't have a clue what you're saying. You're crazy. And they honestly mean it. They honestly mean it. It isn't a game. You can literally videotape them doing a crime and play it back to them. I had nothing to do with it. It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. Who is that? That's exactly how their mind works. That's why you can never have a relationship with a malignant narcissist. It will never work because they can't even have a relationship with themselves. So don't take it personal. They're just nuts. They're crazy. The universe loves making crazy people. It loves it because the universe makes a lot of them. There's an old Middle Eastern saying that goes, God must love crazy people because he sure makes a lot of them. You got to ask yourself, why are there so many nut jobs running around the world? There must be a reason. Must be the universe brings them here to make it colorful. I don't know. I know I can live without them. But I just wanted to do this video to let you know it's not your fault. Don't take it personal. They're out of their freaking mind. And let them be your teachers. Every time you encounter one or you confront one or you interact with one, allow their negative, toxic, dysfunctional energy to make you a better person. Don't lower yourself to that level of dysfunctional density, extremely low energies, frequencies, and vibrations, because then you're going to be no better than them. That's why a long time ago when I was a kid, they would always say, I'm not going to lower myself to your level. I never knew what they meant at that time when I was 8 and 9, but now I totally get it. What they mean is your level of intelligence, your level of energy, your level of vibration, and on and on and on, because you're offering nothing to the collective consciousness of the earth except freaking trash and sepsis and detritus and disease and decay and deterioration. They just they siphon, they're vampires, they're leeches. That's all they are. They're like vultures. That's all they are. They're parasitic leeches that suck the life force out of you if you allow it. Don't forget, don't become an enabler who pacifies and condones their behaviors. It makes excuses for them, because then you get what you ask for. Don't stay with a malignant narcissist. Oh, they're going to change. They were a wonderful person 10 years ago when I met them. They have a beautiful light in their heart. You've got to view a person in the truth and the reality of who and what they are in the moment, and in the entirety of their life up to that point. Remember that. You can't just speak only the good of someone. That's not reality. You have to assess individuals and their energy. You can never judge anyone, but what you can most certainly do is to make an honest assessment of the quality, content, and character of an individual's energies, frequencies, and vibrations in deciding whether or not you choose to connect with them or not. And more often than not, 9 times out of 10, the answer is going to be no. You have to become highly selective as to whom it is you allow in your life, let alone who you let in your heart, because your heart is your most precious asset. It belongs to heaven. And that's why, my friend, not everyone deserves it. Remember that.